Well, we're back. We are the Jesse Dan Band.
This is it. JDB Nation.
JDB Nation. Hashtag that junk. We're switching gears a little bit today. We're doing a live podcast, not necessarily a music video, but just a kind of a behind the scenes, I guess, if you will.
We know you love to hear us talk.
Yeah, and we love to talk, so we should get along fine.
We're old veterans of class clowns. We love attention.
Yeah. So we're shooting live from Jesse's driveway. We like to class things up around here. So, excuse me. Behind me is Cope Creek Road, and that's where Jesse lives. So you'll probably see traffic coming by all the time. Speeders.
Wait, you just told everybody where to live, dude.
You think they're gonna come rob you?
I don't know. I'm leaving next week. Now they know where to find me.
They know it's on Cope Creek. I didn't tell them the address.
It's 555 Cope Creek Road. We're leaving this Sunday. Please don't rob me.
You really think anybody's going to believe that whole Hollywood 555 crap? Anyway, so we just wanted to come chat with you guys for a minute. Do kind of like a behind-the-scenes type thing.
This is Behind the Music. VH1 has sponsored us, as well as Coca-Cola. How did this all start, Dan? Where did we meet?
Me and you met in fourth grade.
The Cardinals.
The Cardinals of Scotts Creek. Jesse moved here.
Now, this is the old Scotts Creek. Now it's the
Hub. It's a school of alternatives.
We were the alternatives back then.
We were the alternatives.
It was like a prison yard.
Now my boy Stephen Brown, he works there. So keep him in line.
Who's that? Bird Dog?
That's Bird Dog's son, yeah. So that's a whole nother podcast in itself, is people who paved the way for us. So, but we met in the fourth grade when you moved here.
Okay. Let's see, that was Miss Blanton and Miss Ginn.
Yeah. So for years now, I'm talking double digits, me and Jesse's been friends.
One of Miss Blanton's quotes about her class was, "Y'all are the bloodiest kids ever." I guess we had a lot of bruises and cuts.
But since fourth grade, me and Jesse have been best friends, and this life and this road that we travel in took us many paths. Jesse, after high school, went off to college. He went to Cape Fear Community College.
Right.
I didn't go to college. I joined the workforce, and
but you got your dream job now as a fireman.
I do have my dream job, absolutely. And Jesse went to Cape Fear Community College, graduated, come back home. We hooked back up as if not a day had passed, And
let me tell you, it was hard being away from the mountains. Once you're here and you live here, and I know that I'm not, a local, but after you've been here for this long, something about it, man.
Yeah, it's definitely home.
Something about a small town,
yeah. So, Jesse came back. We hung out a few times or whatever, but it wasn't until about a couple months ago we really started hanging out on the regular.
Right.
He hit me up, wanted to go to grab some lunch one day, so we ended up going over to Franklin and eating at Papa's Pizza. And
you used to work at Papa's Pizza, didn't you?
I did, in high school for 3 years. And one of the funnest jobs I've ever worked in my life.
Do you guys remember Piggy Sticks? Hashtag Piggy Sticks. We got some that day.
Yeah.
They were good. They're still awesome.
In remembrance. So
olive oil, bread, bacon, and cheese. Awesome.
So we ended up going over there, and we were just catching up. We hadn't seen each other in a while, and Jesse said, "Man, I had this idea for a song as I was coming home the other day. It's called Big and Tall Rednecks. Haven't really wrote any lyrics. I'm gonna start these hiccups again. But I was wondering if you'd mind helping me." Yeah, sure. So we come back home, sit down, and literally in 30 minutes, we wrote Big and Tall Redneck and sung it a few times, kind of practiced it, and recorded it all within an hour.
That's our MO for recording music, is we write the song and then we shoot it. So
it's not like we take a break and decide to come back and revisit it.
We don't have the time like Mick Jagger or Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
We gotta get this thing done, because he's got to go back and be fireman, and I got to go shoot a wedding or a funeral or something. Yeah.
Shooting a funeral. Anyway,
Hey, man.
so
you gotta do what you gotta do.
I know I'm not bashing it by no means.
I heard that. You were bashing it, bro.
I was not. I'm a bad
Do you
shoot.
think I like it? It disturbs me in the night when I'm trying to sleep. Okay?
Anyway, so we wrote this, and a lot of the things that we talked about in that song, excuse me, is relatable. If you have ever visited Silva for any amount of time, if you were born and raised here,
Big and tall redneck.
if you went to school here, went to college, and then ended up leaving, something about that song has to bring you back. You know, that was one of the big things that we heard out of it was people who moved away.
Yeah.
It kind of brought them back and made them miss the small town. You know, so
Which is awesome.
excuse me, which is way awesome.
Yeah.
So, but we did Big and Tall Redneck. Had no idea it was going to do what it did. The
Yeah.
shares, the likes, the
love.
the love, that was absolutely amazing. Far beyond whatever we had ever thought it was going to be.
Right.
So
Then we shot the 3-cylinder, Two Fat Guys.
Two Fat Guys was our next one.
The Geo, which, by the way, recently
R.I.P. to the black one.
the black Geo, I rolled it till the wheel came off, and so I took the engine transmission, put it in the red Geo, and I have one Geo left. But that's fine.
The Geo lives on. We're probably going to get matching tattoos with that black one. So, so we did that, and then come up with the third one, the Teed Off, the golf song. And it was that song where we realized, you know what, we've got a good thing going here.
Right.
That's when the Jesse Dan Band thing kind of started.
Yeah.
We decided to make the Facebook page, the YouTube account, and just start throwing all this stuff up on there. And we thank you so much for the likes that you guys have done. That was way weird. Sweet Rav 4, dude. So,
Well, and what was your explanation for one of our latest hits, Don't Know Much?
I really don't have an explanation for that song.
That was his idea, guys.
That was completely
Come on.
my idea. Jesse was on board after a while, but it took some convincing.
Why do you think I played the man of the song? I was like, dude, I trust
because
you.
the woman gets the attention. That's
I
why.
was like, I don't want to play the woman. All right.
So, we did that. We just wanted to make it a funny version of it. We weren't trying to take anything away from Aaron Neville and Linda Ronstadt, because I really don't think you can, unless it's that gigantic mole he's got. So we did Don't Know Much, and it was kind of weird how it went down. And for anybody that's asking, no, we did not kiss at the very end, as much as you might.
My little sister was like, did you guys kiss at the end? I was like, no. What do you think?
We're not weird. So, but that was a.
Dan said anybody with half a sense of humor
will understand, you
will
know,
think this is
and
hilarious.
they'll think it's funny. So
Yeah.
we went with it, we did it, and it was a big hit. We had fun doing it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did making it. And then we've just done Mullet Safari was the last one we put out
The newest.
a few days ago. Mind you, that was shot at 12 or 12:30 at night, and so we apologize. No, you know what? We don't apologize for the craziness that happened.
You can't apologize for art.
So, but we had listened to that song literally for like 6 hours, the beat of it, trying to come up with this. So, forgive us for any kind of craziness that took place after that. But
What you see on the final product was us on the final take listening to it for 6.5 hours. So, and it was at 12:30 at night, and we were getting a little crazy. You know,
so
gets to your head. I challenge anybody to listen to that song for 6 hours.
So, but yeah, we've had a blast doing this. It's been one of the funnest things I've ever been involved in.
Well, can you tell them about the "You Hungry Bro" slogan at the end of that?
Yeah, so the slogan that popped up at the end of it, Jesse's kind of got a passion for this thing that we said, "You hungry, bro?" It's kind of a knockoff of that, "Come at me, bro," or "You mad, bro?"
Or "Don't tase me, bro."
Yeah, we did it. It's kind of a twofold thing the way we done it. We say it to be funny, and kind of put it on as a slogan of ours.
And we like food.
And we like food, yeah. But in all reality, the sad part about that is there's a lot of people that do go hungry. Worldwide hunger is one of those things that, as much as we hate to admit it or don't want to look at it and realize it, it is something that is an epidemic of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
So Jesse really has a passion for this, the "You Hungry Bro," and trying to turn that into giving back to the community, our local community, starting first. Starvation and people going without a meal is something serious that we don't want to see happen. So maybe in the future, we can do something like that, for it. That's we take this thing day by day. Nobody's promised tomorrow. We might not even be here tomorrow, but
first and foremost, for Dan and me, I agree with him on it. Our main intention is for people to smile and get through the hard times.
Absolutely.
With some JDB, because we know life's hard, man.
Life is hard. Life sucks sometimes. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but if you can find time to smile,
make people laugh,
and like my mom always says, give your smile to somebody else who might need it, because you never know what it might do for them. So try to take that in every day and just do something, to try to make somebody laugh, get a smile out of them. I'm all about having a good time. I know when to be serious, but that's that. So but with that being said, we're probably going to try to get some more songs wrote. We've got some ideas for them, and maybe put some MP3 downloads out later on, after we get all of them done. So, but
we encourage you guys to give us some ideas if you got any.
Yeah, hit us up on the page.
Hit us up on Facebook.
Right on our timeline and let us know. But we just thank you guys once again for viewing everything and liking it, and we'll continue to write songs and hopefully be ones that you guys like. So,
what are you gonna eat for dinner tonight, Dan?
I don't know. I'm meeting Mom for dinner, so wherever she's buying at,
Yeah.
Who cares, really? As long as it don't eat me first, I'm down for it.
Yeah.
So, guys, hope you have a good day. This is Dan. This is Jesse.
See you guys.
JDB Nation.
We'll probably see you at Klima's.
More than likely.
We vagrant in that area.
I think we bought stock in it. All right, guys. Talk to you later.